What's good, folks? This is going to be a shorter video, but I'm going to get straight to the point with this one. Supposedly, about a week ago, they said that there was a outbreak of E. coli that infected romaine lettuce across this country. So they're saying that the major mainstream farms around the nation, the ones that serve their fruits and vegetables, okay, to major grocery stores, they're saying that these farms were giving the grocery stores romaine lettuce that was infested with E. coli, okay? And from what I have studied, okay, they're saying that in between 150 and 200 people were affected, and right here, 23 illnesses, okay? And they're also saying 5 people have died from this supposed E. coli outbreak. Now, what I'm going to tell everybody listening is that anything that comes out of the mainstream network, as far as CNN, NBC, CBS, Fox, okay, MSNBC, they're all bullshit. It's all bullshit. When you see a story like this, it's either one of the two things occurred for this to happen. Either the government is responsible for this outbreak, this E. coli outbreak, or the entire story is a hoax, okay? And in this situation, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that this situation is indeed a hoax, all right? This right here, this E. coli outbreak, okay? The E. coli is really an E.Coli, L-I-E, an E.Coli. This is a lie. There was no fucking E. coli outbreak. And I'm going to break this down, okay? And see, the beautiful thing about this is math. Math is the language of the universe, okay? And when the math doesn't add up, okay, you know, the truth will always be revealed. Women lie, men lie, but goddamn it, the math and the numbers never lie. Okay? So they're saying that only 5 people died, and they're saying 11 to 200 people were infected with E. coli, right? Okay? Now, need I remind you, there are 300 million people, approximately 300 million people that live in the United States. Okay, so that's 306 zeros after the 300. So this right here is 300 million. Okay, 300 million people live in the United States. Let's say 1/4 of the population in this country eat more vegetables and fruits than they do meat. Okay, let's say 1/4. Okay? Let's say less than that. Let's say a fifth. A fifth of, 300 million people consume more vegetation than they do meat. So we're gonna divide 300 million, okay? We're going to divide 300 million divided by 5, okay? And that is 60 million, all right? That is 60 million people. So let's say a fifth of the country, which is 60 million people, eats vegetation on a regular basis. You see what I'm saying? At least 4 to 5 times a week. Okay? So you're telling me that these 60 million people weren't affected by this E. coli outbreak that affected romaine lettuce? You're telling me only 200 people, only 23 illnesses broke out when the vegan population in the United States is growing okay? And they don't want to mention that, okay? But like I said, if a fifth, less than a quarter, if a fifth of the people in the United States consumed forms of lettuce on a weekly basis, and this is 60 million people, if 60 million people did that, why in the hell are they reporting that there's only 23 illnesses and only 5 people have died? So what you're saying is the E. coli outbreak is dangerous and it is a pandemic and people should be taking heed and, people should be taking precautions, but these other 60 million people who consume vegetation on a regular daily basis, they're not affected. That's what you're telling me. That's what the mainstream media is telling us. Okay? That they're telling us that only 23 illnesses out of 60 million people were affected by the supposed E. coli outbreak. All right? Okay? And we can debunk that bullshit with simple math. You know what I'm saying? Simple math. Okay? There's no fucking way if this is true, there's no way that this is a major pandemic. Okay? No way. No way whatsoever. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to scare people away from, romaine lettuce, because romaine lettuce, along with kale and greens, and watercress and things like that, those are some of the best alkaline green vegetables that somebody can consume. Okay, and they're trying to scare people away from the only forms of vegetation that can cure their illnesses. All right, so they're gonna put out bullshit stories like this E. coli outbreak to scare the sheeple away from, this vegetation, this only vegetation that can heal their bodies. You see, complete utter bullshit. Oh my God, it's a massive outbreak. It's a major outbreak. You know what I'm saying? The people should be in pandemonium right now. We can't believe it. 23 illnesses, 200 people infected, 5 deaths. But 60 million people consume vegetation on a daily basis. Okay? And these 60 million people have not been infected with no goddamn E. coli. Okay? The E. coli outbreak is a E. coli, a lie. Plain and simple. Okay? So that's just what I had to say on that topic. This other topic is Dr. Sebi's grandson. Okay, his name is Philip. You can go follow him on Bio Cell Food Solutions on Instagram. Okay, he has the herbs that come directly from Honduras and South America. He also gets herbs shipped to him from Africa. Okay, he is the real deal, and everybody listening needs to go follow Bio Cell Food Solutions on Instagram. Okay, if you are suffering from sleeping sickness, or you have a lack of sleep, or you just have an addiction problem, or you're dealing with diabetes, you're dealing with some form of cancer, some form of a tumor, too much fatigue, even forms of STDs. Okay, this individual has the cures for it. All right, so just take heed of that. I'm contemplating whether I want to make my next video on debunking the flat earth again, because I still have my flat earth debunking video in my computer file, but YouTube has banned it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same information that I had on that video and just re-upload another video, okay? Because I think they basically banned the video because I showed the images of a boxing match, of a professional boxing match. So they completely banned it in this country, and they banned it in countries in Europe. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to re-upload that same information on a different video without the boxing match footage, and you guys will see, you know, the ultimate flat earth debunking video without a doubt. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. You know, I always get a kick out of that anyway. So with all that being said, I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's the Chosen One, man. I'm out.